Hey kids, how is everything out there in YouTube land this evening, huh? Hold on, I'm pouring myself a beverage while I get ready for the live stream here. A little late on getting stuff done today. Just a little behind schedule. Alright, got that set correctly. Hey Ms. Shar, how you doing? Hey Pilot, what's up? How you guys doing? Well, I tell you what, it's been hot. Hey Mark, how you doing? Mark, sorry buddy, you're third. Ms. Shar got there ahead of you. Okay. Very, very, very hot today. Hey Steve MLA, hey Frank Daniels, how you doing, man? Glad to see you here. Hey Stuck in BC, how you doing? Everybody's rolling in. All the usual suspects. All the usual suspects. Well, it really cooled off. Hey, Sealy Shannon, how you doing, man? First two boxes got here, Cliff. The anchor line got here, and the depth finder with all of the wiring and stuff. Some wiring and stuff. I haven't seen the boxes there at Douglas's house. He just informed me that stuff had gotten here already, so I want to make sure you knew that. Hey, Plastic, what's up? I hope claim myself as unusual. Okay. Hello, Carrie. How are you? Evening. So, not a whole lot to report today, except it was hotter than hell. It was, well, I don't know if it's hotter than hell, but, well, hey, bathing beauty. All right, Don, you're getting a little weird, man. Oh yeah, because of my swimming this morning. I see. Okay, I get it. I get it. Hey Dick. Hey Taruk. Yeah, Sealy Shannon's a really good guy. Yes, absolutely. Hey Pilot. Should be two more. Yeah, I'm sure they'll probably come tomorrow on Monday. I was actually surprised they received anything on a Sunday, but they did. So hey Steve Viz, what's up, man? How's things in Greece? Hello Paul Farrell. Evening. How are you? Well, I really did get started late this evening. I've been reading the times on the comments at 7:10 already. My bad, guys. My bad. I was preoccupied responding to some comments and stuff. So, hey, Wood Beast, haven't seen you in a while, man. How you doing? Them drawers were looking good, man. Okay. I guess in my swimming video you're referring to. Oh, you're back in Minnesota doing jet lag adjustment. I get it. Yep. Yep, never a fun thing to deal with, man. Getting all your schedule messed up one way and then go back to the other. And I know when my dad worked for Pan Am, we used to travel a lot, and always was a problem trying to figure out what time zone we were in sometimes. So hey Chief, what's going on? Here it's 1 a.m. Okay. Well, you're on the other side of the planet apparently. Ray Heine, first saw those shorts this morning, thought you were naked. Nope, gray shorts on. Sorry, guys. I got partly drunk waiting for you. Well, there you go, Pilot. Hey, Alexander O, how you doing? Oh. Chief has been, hey, John Harris, how you doing, man? Hey, John, I haven't heard from Brittany. We are in August now. Is she gonna come, or what's going on with her? I wish she'd let me know. I plan on leaving here on the 13th, so if she's going to come and join me here, she better do it quick. Hey, Johnny Hag, what's up, man? How are you this evening, Johnny? I was just thinking about you earlier today, Johnny. I was going back, well, not earlier today, but a day or two ago. I was going back through and looking at my history, all my notes and my diary thing that I keep. You know, I keep on my computer a daily what I did, what was going on, my expenses, all that kind of stuff. I track all that. And it was sort of interesting. I came upon the date that you came and visited me and bought me fuel and stuff. And I wanted to, once again, Johnny Hag, thank you for that. That was really cool of you, ma'am. Been camping all week, no internet, boo, missed everything, lots to catch up on. Boy, I guess Alan's best. It would be awesome to see Britt on board. Yes, it would. It'd be a lot of fun. She's a fun girl, so What's your destination from your 13th? Paul, my first destination is going to be New Haven, Connecticut on that evening. The next evening, I'm going to get over to I'm blocking here. I'm going to get to Block Island. Hey, John Stratton. And then the next night after that, we're going to bounce over to Woods Hole. Should be there within 3 nights. So then from there, we're going to drop down to Nantucket and then back up. And I don't know. We're going to play it by ear after that. So Miss Lily's doing fine. She is warm. She's on the floor. She was up here a minute ago. I have 2 fans going here in the boat. I have one fan, the big fan, which is just kind of aimed straight across the boat. Then I have the little fan, but she was up on her bed here a little bit ago, so I moved that fan up. I guess I have to put it back on the floor. Now she's back on the floor. So it's 92 degrees now in here now. It was 100 degrees earlier today, so can't wait to see who gets the first day with you. Okay. Hey, John Stratton. Yeah, Lily's doing fine, would be. So I'll let her know, Carl. Thanks, John. Sounds the bed sciatica. Doing pretty good. Okay, Frank. Wish your sciatica wouldn't bother you so much. Hey, Dick Carbon. Hey, you doing? You lost lots of weight. I am making progress. Without a doubt, I am making progress. Woods Hole is too cool. I love my visit there. Nice, Woodbeast. Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing some stuff. They have a lecture session season that they're doing, so I'd like to videotape some of their lectures and stuff. Hey, Christine. Yeah, sauna's right. It's hot. And 83 fans here. Yeah, I got 86 already. Only 13 thumbs up. Come on, guys. Pound a thumbs up. Hey, Gone Sailing. How are you? Hey, Captain. Anything significant accomplished today with the wiring and stuff? Chief, I needed to go get some wire, and I did get a very nice donation last night from Steve's Vid, so I could have the money to go get the wire, and I was going to go get that today. However, it got so hot so quickly today, and I could not take Lily with me where I was going to go today, so I decided just to stay on board and try to keep things cool on the boat by running the generator and running the fans and stuff. I didn't want to lock her up on the boat in 100-degree weather, and it was 92 degrees on the boat by like about 8:30 this morning. And of course, the ferries don't, or the water taxi doesn't start running till 8 o'clock. So it was just getting too hot too quick. So I opted not to do that. Now I did pull out some of the wire, and I did track some of it down. I kind of know where my problems are, so it's going to be a fairly quick fix once I get the wire. And I'm hoping to either get the wire tomorrow or on Tuesday. I'm going to be visiting with Doug. Doug's going to come and pick me up, and we're going to visit with Doug for a little bit. So hopefully we'll be able to run around and get the wire and some of the other supplies that I need, some fuses and things. But that way Miss Lily could ride around in his car and not be walking down the road with me. You know, I don't like taking her for a walk on hot pavement and concrete when it's 100 degrees outside. It just burns her little feet something fierce, and there would be no way for me to get to West Marine without walking, you know, on hot pavement and hot concrete sidewalks. So I just wasn't going to put her into that. I wasn't going to make her suffer through that. So if it cost me a day extra here, then it cost me a day extra. I don't care. I'm not going to put my dog at risk. So the ships they have at Woods Hole are amazing, so I understand, Woodby, so I understand. First video on my homepage again, I might as well subscribe. Well, go ahead, man. Mid-90s in Milwaukee, yeah. It's 92 right now. It's temperature's dropping nicely, so. Yep, good call thinking of Lily. Thank you. Poor Lily's still on the rag. Well, she just got on the rag as of last night, so yes. She'll be on the rag for probably 4 days or so now. And so I'm having to mop the floor here in the boat. I have a towel down for her where she normally sleeps. I have a towel down over there for her to keep that clean. But when she comes and lays down on the floor, I gotta mop the floor afterwards. Uh-oh. Guys, I just forgot I left the lid open on my ice maker. Hold on a second. Oh! And it just made ice, and I need that ice, so. Bear with me a second. when it's not making much ice. I tell you, this ice maker doesn't like to make ice when it's hot out. Here we go. When it gets really hot out, like this 100-degree weather, the ice maker just does not want to make ice in that temperature. It's just too hot for it, I think. So, other than that, it's been pretty good, but let me see what I missed in the chat. I fully understand on the heat. A couple hundred miles north of you, and it's again very hot up here. Good idea to keep Miss Lisa. Yep, thanks, Chief. Appreciate it. Ever try standing on pavement when it's 100 degrees and barefoot? No, never gonna do that. Wouldn't do it to my dog. You take good care of her, Carl. I try, would beast. Hey fans, let's have Carl out so he can get to Woods Hole not being in a hole. Oh, thanks, Frank. I appreciate that. Yeah, hit the PayPal, hit the Patreon, but the PayPal is the best thing. So, yeah, definitely do, guys. I really could use the funds right now. Coast Guard visits coming. Get it fixed and get out. Coast Guard visit coming. What are you talking about further ahead? I don't. There's nothing here I have to worry about. So, some tape up the paw pads for the heat. Yeah, Ray, actually I do have booties that I can put on her paws. I have sled dog mushing booties that protect the sled dogs from ice and gravel when we trained up in Alaska. But, you know, they really don't do much in heat. And you know, if it's 100 degrees outside like it was today, that pavement's going to be in that 135 to 155 degree temperature range. I'm just not going to make her do that when Doug's going to be picking me up on Tuesday and Miss Lily can ride in back of Doug's car in the air conditioning while I go run my errands. So that's going to be a much more comfortable situation for her. So you missed Lee Shannon's comment above. I did. Let me go back. Is the depth finder okay? I did miss that Sealy Shannon. I don't know. I have not seen the boxes. Doug hasn't reported that there was any problem, so I assume there was. But they were shipped to Doug's house. They opened them up and informed me that everything was there. So I don't know. I don't know, Cliff. Here from Doodle's channel, what kind of boat do you have? Triton's Trumpet. I have a 1974 Cal 229 sailboat that I bought in Sandusky, Ohio 90 days ago, or 95, whatever days ago, for $2,000. I'm currently in Long Island, in Manhasset Bay in Long Island, 800 miles later, and I am on my way to, well, a lot of places right now. So, depth finder okay shipping. Yeah, Celia, I went back and saw that. I'm sorry I missed that comment earlier. As I said, I don't know. I think Doug would have reported any problems if he had seen any problems. Maybe he'll get on here tonight. I don't know. I think he's doing dialysis again. But we can ask him when he comes on. But he didn't say anything. He didn't say like there was anything broken. And I think he would have if there was anything wrong with it. So I'm going to assume everything is fine unless I hear otherwise. Motor to Huntington Bay, no wind, hot, hazy, an unhappy wife. Yeah, honeybees, I can understand that. I could definitely understand that. Today was not a good day to go anywhere, man. Being a sailor, you and Lily should have white tennis shoes. Okay. I do not have white tennis shoes, and neither does my dog, but we'll take that under advisement. We'll take that under advisement. I could just see Lily. As it is, when I put the little dog booties on here, you know, they're just little cloth bags that Velcro around her wrist. That's all they really are. She doesn't like them on her feet. She walks and keeps her paws up really high when she walks with them. She's irritated by them, but oh well. Even the sled dogs up in Alaska, when we first started them out with booties, they kind of freak out with it when they're puppies, and then eventually they appreciate them and understand them, but go through a bunch of them. Cool subject channel to watch your journey. Well, thanks, Triton's Trumpet. Yeah, I'm just an old geezer living on a very inexpensive sailboat with no money. I actually, you know, I completely live off of my earnings from my YouTube channel and my Patreon account, and you know, the charitable donations of my viewers that jump on here and donate to me. That's how I survive. That's my whole living expense. So Lily in white tennies. Yeah, I don't think we're going to see Lily in white tennis shoes anytime soon. The little dog booties that I have are bright orange, though. Or are they blue? I don't remember. I think they're blue, actually. They're blue with bright orange Velcro on them. I think I've got them put away. But anyhow, I'm not going to worry about it. Tuesday, Doug's going to pick me up. She can ride in Doug's car, and she can be comfortable while I go in and out of stores running errands. So we will wait till then. Right now, the heat is just too darn hot to be able to get out and do much. I did spend a lot of time in the bay today. Went for a few swims today. It's been hot. It's been hot. So no, really didn't get much done. Well, I got wiring done. I just didn't get it done. You know, I made progress. I identified stuff. I traced down some lines. I identified some circuits, that kind of stuff, but I didn't replace anything today, so nothing is working yet. Although I think I've clearly identified where the problems are, and once I get the wire, it should be a pretty easy thing to get done. So, Willie in heat, Doug's truck. Yeah, we'll put a blanket down. Doug carries a blanket in his car to put on the back seat, so we'll have a blanket across the back seat for Lily to keep his car clean. I may try to go to PetSmart and see if I can't pick up a doggy diaper. They do make such a thing as doggy diapers. Although I'm sure she won't want to wear it, so. Yeah, Johnny Hag, I would like to get her spayed. I just haven't had the funds to go ahead and do that just yet. I've been waiting for her to get to be 2 years old. She's over 2 years old now, so she's due. I just haven't gotten that scheduled yet, so. You should have done some hole scrubbing while swimming. Well, Sail Dreamer, I did do some hole scrubbing while swimming today. I didn't do much, but I did do some. Actually just did a couple test spots to see how bad it was going to be. It's not going to be bad, but yeah, I did some. I got to get my dive skin dug out, so when I jump in there, I can just do the whole thing. So, maybe you should pump out 1 liter and make it. No, Johnny Hag, I'm not going to do that with Lily. For a Labrador Retriever, Johnny, she's got a pink nose, which is a negative for them, and she's got a white spot on her chest. Those 2 items on the dog, in my mind, as a lifelong breeder of Labrador Retrievers, those are 2 items that are negative. Even though she's a wonderful dog, great personality, great disposition, great conformation, those 2 negatives tell me she should not be bred. The last thing we want to do is reintroduce or keep reintroducing that kind of negative stuff into the breeding lines for Labradors. So no, she won't get bred. Even though she is a purebred lab, she's not going to get bred. And I couldn't imagine having a litter of puppies here on the boat. That would just be. Hey Carol, how you doing? Plug your ears when cleaning your hull. Yeah, I do. I have molded shooting plugs that I have in my ears, Cliff. So, yep, I completely cover them up. Yep, she is perfect the way she is. Hip score is just as important. Yep. Carl for Seska too. Hey, Patriot Canadian, what's up, ma'am? Keep the critters out. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Yeah. Especially here in the bay, because the little bit that I did, man, I had little shrimp all over me. So they're just, they're just wee little tiny little shrimp things. You just get them all over you. So it was pretty nasty. It wasn't that bad. I mean, the other day I dove down and I cleaned my whole starboard side, and that day I got a whole bunch of little critters all over me. So right now my hull looks like crap, and that's fine. I don't need it to be clean until I get close to getting ready to go. So. Hey Billy, what's up, man? Yeah, once I, probably Thursday or Friday of next week, I'll jump in and clean the hull and get it all done, so it's ready to go. There's not much point in doing it now, because I'll just get more growth between now and then, but I'll jump in and get it all nice and clean just before I start heading out again. or at least as clean as I'm going to get, considering the water here and stuff. So, oh man. Okay, so we have 89 people watching and only 26 thumbs up. Come on guys, pound the thumbs up. There's no reason not to. It doesn't cost you a dime. Go ahead and do it. It'll make you happy to do something positive in your life. I think it was Delos. They were cleaning their hull and a baby lobster popped out of the growth. Well, it's very possible. So, hey SVK, what's up, ma'am? How are you this evening? Yeah, it's quite possible. Yeah, look into spay and neuter clinics when you get to. That's exactly what I planned on doing. No plastic. That's exactly what I planned on doing. Actually, there's a veterinarian down there that I know, and I've been talking to her. So that's the story, as you said. It's interesting. Forget fishing, sailing, and diving. Go with travel on a $2,000 boat and surviving on live streams. That'll be interesting and not misleading. Well, Ray, you know, dude, that's really an ignorant statement. You have no idea about me and my background and what's coming up in the future. So, you know, I'm going to say, if that's your attitude, you should just go away. Already talked about the earthquake. Billy, I have not talked about any earthquake, no. Do the thumbs up add to your earnings? They make no difference whatsoever. Is anybody else buffering real bad? I don't know. I don't know, Steve. You'll have to check it. So, actually, you know what? I'm going to go back through here and just take care of a little housekeeping, if you guys don't mind for a minute. Yeah, no. Already gone? I guess so. Thank you, Frank. Thank you, Frank. Appreciate you doing my light work there for me. Okay, no buffer, no buffer, no buffer. Bye, Ray. Yep, good riddance. Ignorant people, ma'am. Anyhow, so guys, that's pretty much it for today. You know, we really didn't get a whole lot of work done except just trying to keep the dog cool and trying to stay cool ourselves. When you're out here in a boat and, you know, there's really not much you can do. There was no wind today, none whatsoever. Oh, I know one thing I worked on I want to touch base with you about. Bobby, you're just north of where the center is. Oh, where the center of the earthquake is, the tsunami and stuff. Yeah, I haven't been following it, Billy, so I don't know. Carl, the TV show Sunday Morning did a great episode on how plastic is killing the earth. Easy to watch, just Google Sunday Morning. Okay. Same tomorrow. Ray, the questionable from the start. Yes, he was. Carol keeps the mods in line. Okay. All right. Anyhow, one of my viewers, Todd Mills, a guy who at one time I thought was a troll and has turned out to be a halfway reasonable guy, was asking me about some boats that are here in Manhasset Bay. The venerable designers Sparkman and Stevens had come out with a boat design which is called the Manhasset Bay One Design. This is Manhasset Bay, where I'm anchored right now. There is a fleet, and when I say a fleet, I think there's 5 or 6 of these boats remaining. This was like back in 1932, guys. This is old wooden boats, really cool old wooden boats. Anyhow, they were going to sail them today, and I was going to try to go film some of that today. Too hot, cut out the boat with the dog. But hopefully next Sunday we'll have some wind. There was no wind today, so they did not sail today. They take them out usually around 1 o'clock on Saturdays and Sundays. Now Saturday I can't do it this coming Saturday because it's my birthday and we're having a party with my sister. But Sunday next week, I'm hoping there's some good wind. If there is, I'm going to pull my anchor on my boat and go over to where their race course is and see if I can't motor alongside of them and film these old classic wooden One Design class racing boats. Now, I'm going to see if I can't film them next Sunday. So a week from today, that might be something pretty interesting going on. I may live stream some of it. It all depends on the weather and the wind and what I got to be doing to run the boat to get all the footage I want to shoot. So I will be 60 years old. I will be 60 years old this coming Saturday. The big 6-0. Yep. Oh man. Yeah, that's a big number, guys. You know, when you hit 50, you're kind of pushing it to think that I'm halfway through my life. I still have half my life ahead of me. Maybe you live to 100. People do. When you hit 60, there ain't no I'm halfway through my life anymore. Now I'm on the backside of life, and you know your days are numbered. You know you're clocking down now. There's no more of this upside stuff. So all my plans, my long-term plans, have to now become kind of short-term plans. You know, I'm not talking and thinking decades anymore. I'm talking and thinking years now. And you know, I'll give you guys a little bit of a heads up and kind of what I'm thinking. You know, with my sailing adventure, there's a lot of things I'd like to be doing with my boat that that I can't do with this boat because it's too small. I'd like to be able to host more people on the boat. Hey Ian, what's up, ma'am? 60 is not so bad for those of us over that number already. Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you. And yes, I am very healthy at 60. I'm in great shape, but I don't have another 60 years. I'm not going to make 120. So I must go good night. Hey, Chief Hasbin, take care, buddy. See you later. Good tidings all. Thanks, ma'am. So anyhow, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to get that much further, but yeah, 60 is a big number to be thinking about. So Saturday I turned 60. August 11th, 1958 was the day I was born. In fact, I was only born about 30 miles from here. I was born in Hempstead, New York, at the Hempstead General Hospital. And Doug and I drove by my old house that I was brought home from the hospital to. You know, when Mom and Dad, when I was born, the house that my mom and dad were living in, and that was at 163 Elm Place in Levittown, actually Island Trees, New York. So right next, it's kind of a Levitt house, but they actually call it, anyhow, Island Trees. Right next to the Island Trees High School, where two of my sisters went to school. Carl, you're so right about life after 60 is a challenge, in my humble opinion. Yes, would be, so it certainly is. When was the last time you saw a doctor for a checkup? Carolyn, the last time I saw a doctor, Frank says he's 23. Good deal, man. 2015. 2015, I had some pain kind of underneath my ribs on my right side. This is while I was being very stressed, right at the beginning of my divorce happening, and all of that initial stress that was caused as a result of, you know, the woman that I have loved and taken care of for 20 years all of a sudden decides she wants something else. So anyhow, I went to the doctor, and it turns out I had a cyst on a kidney. They did an MRI and all kinds of stuff. I have a cyst on the kidney, and I have what was known as elevated bilirubins. So I made a lot of changes. I went 2 years without drinking at all. Quit judging. I'm not judging, man. I'm not judging at all. I went 2 years without any booze at all. I went up to Alaska, and I really just didn't drink hardly anything for 2 years. Now that I'm on the boat, you know, I have one, as some people have pointed out, very large cocktail every evening, and that's fine. Substantially less alcohol than what I used to do. I mean, used to be normal for me to go out and buy a 12-pack of beer and drink it that night. You know, that was nothing. I had drank so much beer, and it was mostly beer. I didn't drink much hard stuff at all. I still don't care much for it. I much prefer beer, but anyhow, it was just something that, you know, I got a build-up resistance to and just did, but it did affect my liver and my bilirubins and stuff. But since then, my liver has not bothered me in the least. My bilirubins are back in where they're supposed to be, according to the last blood test, and I feel great. I feel great. Do I still have a cyst on the kidney? Yeah, probably. Nothing I can do about that, but I feel awesome, man. Especially after the last 90 days of being on the boat. It feels so good to be losing weight, getting plenty of exercise every day, getting lots of fresh air. I'm outside doing stuff all the time. My physical conditioning is so much better now than what it was just 90 days ago. And I'm kind of jazzed. I mean, I'm kind of excited about that. You know, I went for a big long swim today. Probably, you know, I don't know, not very far. I swam out maybe 100 yards and back, or, you know, maybe a little more than that. 5-6 boat lengths, whatever. And, but it was swimming against the tide, you know, so that there's 2 knots of tide ripping out. So it wasn't just that I went that far, but I went that far against a 2-knot tide. So it was some pretty serious swimming, pushing myself to do that. But I feel great, man. I just feel awesome. So, and I attribute that a lot to the lifestyle change and getting here on the boat and doing this. So let me see what I missed in the chat here. Challenge my own, yeah, life's okay. Oh, 23, quit judging. 60 years old and have BS your way. You deserve everything you have. Thank you, further ahead. I appreciate that. Yeah, Truth Finder 2015, last time I saw a doctor. This could end like David Hasselhoff. I don't know how David Hasselhoff ended, so swimming is an awesome exercise. I agree. Why do I need to find out what my weight is? It's just a number. It makes no difference. Further ahead, get to your point. Good evening, America. Hey, Douglas, how you doing? Hey, Doug, Cliff was asking, was there any problem with the depth finder? Did it arrive okay? The boxes that you opened up today, was everything in there in good shape? Inquiring minds would like to know, so. I'm 3 years from 16. And I'm still chasing like a wild animal. Don't ever let age be an issue. That's where the brain is at. There you go, Steve. I like that. I'm 3 years from 60, not 16. Okay. Point being made daily. Okay, further ahead, I have no idea what your point is, but I tell you what, it's just irritating me. So why don't you tell us what your point is and get on with it? If you don't have the balls to come out and say it, because you know you're going to get deleted if you do, then, you know, you're whatever, man. Don't you need to know your weight for diving? No, not at all. No. No, I need to know how much weight I need to counterbalance my weight, but that's different on all people, so. Ask Doug to test the depth finder in the bathtub. No. Looks like everything arrived intact. Okay, good to know, Doug. Thank you. There you go, Cliff. Everything arrived intact. So I kind of figured he would tell me if something was wrong, but, you know, everything seems to be okay. And no, Doug, do not put the depth finder or anything in the bathtub. So, your shit's as long as your arm. Okay, Sandwolf. Well, you know, you're out of there, dude. Yeah. Oh, somebody got him before me. Thanks, pilot. Late to the party, but glad to be here. Hey, Carter Hayes, how you doing, ma'am? Carl, how long does the battery last on the DeWalt vacuum? Oh gosh, Wally. I don't know. I mean, let me put it this way. I use this vacuum also up in my small cabin up in Alaska, where I had a long wand and a wide, attachment for it. And it was a small 16 by 16 cabin, but you know, it'd get pretty dirty. It's full of dog hair. I could vacuum my cabin like 3 times before the battery would go out. But you know, the battery on the vacuum tends to go out pretty quickly. And it also depends. This particular vacuum works on both the 18 volt and the 21 volt, the new small square slide-in type power head batteries. So on the 21 volt, it lasts like twice as long as it does on the 18 volt. So, but not a really long time, but long enough to do, you know, a couple or 3 jobs with it anyway. So till it doesn't suck anymore. There you go. 10 minutes maybe. Okay, what? Truth Finder, what does 10 minutes maybe mean? Okay, whatever. Love to do all tools and batteries. Yep, would be. So I am a big fan of them. Yep, great products and worth the money. I agree. That thing is cool. Okay, I guess you're referring to the vacuum is cool. Yeah, it's a really nice little portable vacuum to have on the boat, and it you know, it doesn't take up much space. It packs away nicely, and it's got, you know, it's got good suction, guys. It sucks well. You know, it's good at sucking, so, yeah. The story on N17, thank you, okay. From a battery life, I think. Yeah, it's Carter Hayes, that's what I imagined he was talking about with battery life. Yeah, I don't have a firm number on that. I never, I've never put a fresh battery in it and then had it run out at the same time that I'm doing whatever project. So, time 10-minute max. Oh no, Truth Finder, more than that. It'll last a lot more than 10 minutes with the battery. Yeah, I don't have a fixed number for you, but it'll last a lot longer than that. So, we wait, make good product. Yeah, I don't know if it's quite that good, but old man good at sucking, that's a loaded statement. Oh yeah, I know I probably shouldn't have fed that to you guys, but you know, sometimes you just got to throw up that pitch and you smack them out of the park, guys, you know. So sometimes I just got to pitch you guys a layup and figure you guys are going to hit it, but you know, sometimes you show restraint, and cheers to you for doing that. Mandarin orange seltzer water, guys. And as you can tell, because I just added ice to it a little bit ago, it's hot in here. The ice is melting quickly. Dog, what are you doing? Oh man, I was restrained. There you go. Did you do 800 miles without running lights and a working depth sounder? Yes and no. I did 800 miles without running lights because I never ran at nighttime, so I didn't need to have running lights because I was always running during the daylight hours. And I had a depth sounder that was working until I got into New York City. Just as I was going underneath the bridge, approaching New York City, I got hit by a big storm, and the rain, the torrential rain from that storm, pretty much ate my depth finder. So. Oh, hey Carl, remember we have the same one, but it also has AC cord to the wall. Yeah, Billy, mine doesn't have the power cord. That's it, suck it down. Goodbye. I'm tired of your shit. Were you able to knock anything out today? You may have already answered this stuff. Carter Hayes, yeah, I tracked down some of the wiring. I didn't actually get anything replaced today. I did track down some of the wiring. I did identify a couple spots that I need to fix stuff and where I'm going to pull new wire. I just wasn't able to get off the boat today to go get the new wire. It just got too hot today. It's probably going to be again too hot tomorrow as well. So I'm going to be kind of behind a couple days on getting work done. But Doug's going to pick me up on Tuesday. And so Miss Lily will be able to ride an air-conditioned car while I'm going and running my errands. I'm not going to take her to West Marine in this heat and have her burn her paws up on pavement when it's 100 degrees outside. So yep, Wood Beast, I agree. Yep, pilot, but that's all right. That, you know, we handle them, not a problem. We move on. I feel sorry for those people at this point. You know, they obviously have no life of their own. So what are you going to do? These aren't real trolls. You know, it is what it is. Uber it. Yeah, I don't have the funds for that, man. So, hey, Smoking, what's up? I'm curious what constitutes a troll. Well, Carol, somebody that jumps on and starts calling in names is disruptive of the channel. I mean, there's a lot of things that can constitute a troll. Obviously, some people get on here and start out with, you know, stupid statements or something and accusatory kind of stuff. some people just get on here and ask a lot of stupid questions trying to disrupt the chat. There's a lot of things that quantify someone as a troll. Mods and Carl do a great job though. Thank you, appreciate that. Hola, Sailmaster. Real trolls hack your account and get you banned from YouTube. Yeah, well, that's not happening back when. Be hard to leave without a depth finder. I agree, and that's why I just had one, was just shipped to Doug, and I'll have it on Tuesday, and I'll get it installed, so. Hey, old lady again. Hey, Jared, what's up, man? Trolls are living harassment butthead. Yep. Okay, so let's move on from the troll nonsense, okay? We nip that in the butt, we can go forward now, so. So anyhow, I'm going to try to film next Sunday. I'm going to try to film that one design. I think that'll be fun to be doing that. So, I had 60 feet of visual in on me the other day and had to put the lights on. Yeah, well, you're right. I have been lucky gone sailing. I have been lucky. But, you know, in my defense gone sailing, you know, I'm on anchor, so the only light I need to have is to hang a 360-degree light. And I do have 360-degree lights that I do hang on my boom in bad weather, so it may not be the one up at the top of the mast, but I do have a 360-degree light I can hang on the boat, so. And that meets the requirements as far as the coasties are concerned. Your Defender may start working after it dries out really good. You know, Dave, I don't know. I had it sit out in the sun for quite a while and dried out pretty good, and what happens is I get all these lines going across the screen intermittently, but it does show the depth. You just can't hardly read it from all the lines in the way. So let's see. Okay, I nominate Carol to be a moderator. No, I have plenty of moderators. Thank you. Hello, third. You know, it's interesting how easily you guys identify yourselves. You know, like snakes in the grass. Okay, those inflatable solar lights are good. Now, I have regular battery-operated LED lights that I put up, so. Hello, Flavio. How are you? From Germany. Nice. No need to apologize being from Germany. I want to take Doug's wrench away. Nope, not happening. Not happening, not right now, so. But anyhow, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get anything really accomplished tomorrow. I mean, done tomorrow. Yes, I am going to draw a name. You know, something I just wasn't thinking about. Yes, I was going to draw a name, but I have that program set up on my cell phone, which I'm now using to do the live stream. So yeah, you just caught me in an issue there, huh? I hadn't thought about that. I'm gonna have to set this all up on the other. Okay, I may not be able to pull that name during the live stream. That's all right. It's for patrons only, so I'll set it up with the patrons, I guess. Maybe I'll do a patron live stream. I'm gonna have to do it with some other device than my cell phone. I hadn't even thought about that. I just wasn't thinking, I guess, so. Doug, you need your wrenches, bro. Hello, Florida, Flavio. Italian, never change the sounder in the water. How is it done? Gone sailing, the transducer that Cliff ordered for me and is having shipped to me actually gets mounted inside the hull. What I'll do is I'll put down some epoxy and glue it to the hull, and it actually shoots right down through the hull. It doesn't have to be mounted underneath the water. So, I put the names in a hat. Yeah, I would have to have all the names written down. I actually was using a program that was going to pull all the names, but it's on my I'll have to figure that out. So, troll the people that are cruisers and have thousands of miles experience and have good useful advice to lend you. You know, Truth Finder, it all depends on the attitude in which those people come on board. Just because someone's got miles of experience does not necessarily mean they're not a troll. There's lots of them out there. So, you can use a potting compound in the hull for a transducer. Use a potting compound? Okay, in front of the keel. Yes, Dave, it's going to be mounted right just in front of the keel. I'm going to actually mount it right next to the existing transducer. There's already a transducer, so I was going to put it right next to that. So I saw Rick Moore do the hat thing. Yes, but it takes time to set that up. I need to write all the names down, and for every $1 that somebody donates, they get an entry in there. So I have a spreadsheet set up with a program that was going to go through and do that, but I'll have to figure that out later. So not a big deal. Carl, does your phone SIM card work on your iPad? Does your phone SIM card work on your iPad? I have no idea. I've never tried switching them out. I've never pulled the SIM card out of either one, so. The show come with mounting instructions. Yep. Unmute me on the good ship. Yep. I'm curious. Are you calling me a snake in the grass for saying I nominated Carol as a moderator? Carter Hayes, I didn't say that, did I? If you read the book that I sent with the depth finder, it gives you the directions, the best spot, and test it before mounting. Yeah, actually, Cliff, I've already downloaded that book. It was available online, and I went and saw the instructions on how they recommend mounting it. So, and I've watched videos on how to go about doing that. It should be a piece of cake, actually. No, Adam, to Florida, it's not 15 names. It's one name for every $1 that they've contributed. So, side scan will not shoot through glass, just saying. You can figure out the drawing tomorrow. You have all day. Yep, I can figure it out later and maybe do it tomorrow. You're right. No worries whatsoever. So, I'll do it later on. Not worrying about it. So, Flavio, buonasera. Okay, so apparently Flavio is an Italian from Germany. Is that what we've determined then? Okay. You guys are so weird. You really are. I love you guys. You're fun. You are absolutely fun. So, hot out there. Still 90 degrees, guys. I don't know if you can see my thermometer over there, right there, showing 90 degrees. Miss Lily's the smartest one on the boat, though. She's down on the floor at 70 degrees on the floor. Actually, my feet are actually a little cold sitting on the floor of the boat. But yeah, the deck of the boat's at 70 degrees where she's laying down. So she's quite comfy. That's why she lays there all the time. It's nice and cool for her. Ice. Hold on, guys. I gotta go get ice. I can't make it. I have a doctor's appointment. Okay. Oh. You want to go out? You want to go out? Huh? You want to go out? All right, hold on. Move the fans. All right, go ahead. I guess Miss Lily wanted up on deck. Let me sit here where I can keep an eye on her, make sure she doesn't go in the bay. All right, what did I miss in the chat while I was getting ice? By the way, Frank Daniels, thank you for the ice, sir. Taroko's message was deleted by Doug. Okay. Not sure why it was deleted by Doug, but timed out by Doug. Go for a swim and rest, Carl. I may do that. House AC just stopped working. My house 79 degrees. Oh man, Frank. Germans come in many colors. Sounded like she fell in, but she didn't. They go work on the through hull, otherwise they wouldn't recommend it. Manufacturer tells how. Yep, yes, they certainly do. So, serious apologies, ID's up. Doug, are you whacking people by accident again? All right, man, I'm gonna have to Doug, I had to remove you from the moderator again if you're whacking people by accident. So, yeah. Doug, by the way, guys, is going through dialysis and his hands are very shaky right now. So, we'll just put him out of there. So, sorry about that, Taroko. Apologies for being timed out. You'll be back here in a little bit. Sorry about that. What was a time where that was very different? Okay. That you're going to do something and then not do it. My fourth time here, still going to call me a troll. Well, you know, whatever, mostly drones. I'm not going to worry about it. It's very difficult to read into a person's intentions in the chat. Written words can mean different things spoken. Yes, Carol, it is very difficult. I agree. Poor Doug. Yeah. Yep, I did remove you already, Doug. Yep, Billy, you're right. Not hard to look at who he subs to. And if you run with dogs, you get fleas, man. It's just that simple. So, but I like to give people the benefit of the doubt until they prove otherwise. But when you come on here and all you want to do is be argumentative and fight, then, you know, then I don't have patience nor time for that. So, Doug, whack them and stack them. There you go, Cliff. No, you don't. No, you don't what? Whatever. Oh, man, I'm tired of these ignorant folks getting on here, coming on my channel and just trying to stir the pot. There's so much better things that we could be doing, so much more fun that we could be having instead of having to deal with drama and nonsense. All right. Well, since everyone wants to be idiots on here right now, I'll tell you what, guys, let's do shameless shout-out time. Anybody want to do a shameless shout-out? If you're a YouTuber and you'd like to promote your channel, go ahead and jump on here and give yourself a shameless shout-out, give yourself a shameless plug. Let everybody know that, that they can... That's all right, Doug, not a problem. So go ahead and give yourself a shout out if you want. So I know Maui Lay's got an Instagram account. I think Slipstream's got a YouTube channel. Anybody else on here you want to give yourself a shout out, go ahead, now's the time. So it is their nasty job. Yep, I agree, Wood Beast, I agree. They're just a pain in the butt. Very disruptive. Kind of like cockroaches or something, you know? That's what I liken them to. Oh, man. So anyhow, kids, that's it. We're going to wrap up the hour. We're 53 minutes into it, and I think we pretty much covered everything we need to cover. Really not much to report today. It's just been too hot to get much done. Don't bother subbing, but I have 3 vids on my near 67 Pearson, 1987 Pearson. Nice, honeybees. Cool, man. People should sub your channel, man. Thank you, Frank. Appreciate that. Bubba, did wiring go well? Bubba, it's been too hot to get most of the work done. We've identified some stuff, but it was too hot for me to go to the store and get the wire tonight. So Doug's going to be giving me a ride on Tuesday, and so I'll go on Tuesday. So, hey, thank you, Billy. There's a link to Doug's GoFundMe. Should you want to help out Doug with a donation, that'd be great. I think he already posted my PayPal and Patreon, so... Some people I met in Greece. Mothership Adrift. Great family sailing and Amel through Greece. Now Malta. Oh, nice, Steve. Thank you about that. Mothership Adrift. I've not heard of them. They're new one. Okay. Thank you, Wood Beast Man. I appreciate it. Nothing. Hit thumbs up at all. No, nothing. LOL. Hit thumbs up. All. Okay. Did you go get the wire today like you said you were? Okay, mostly drones. Obviously, you're not paying too much attention. I've already said like 4 times today, I did not go get the wire because it was too hot to take the dog out on pavement. Hope to see everyone again tomorrow. Until then, good night, America, and all the ships at sea. There you go, Doug. And with that note, guys, we're going to go ahead and pull the plug on this. Might be some better options than West Marine. Yeah, Bubba, I'm really not aware of any good supplier where I can pick up some marine grade wire here. So we just got to figure it out and see what I can do. There might be a better location, but right now West Marine's got the wire and they're very convenient. So, and they price match. So maybe I'll get online and find something and see if they'll match it. So anyhow, kids, be good, be careful, take good care of one another, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye, kids.